Hi friends, welcome back to the Goose and Ghost Knitting Podcast. My name is Ashley and I am the maker and designer behind Goose and Ghost Knits. You can find me on Instagram as Goose and Ghost Knits and on Ravelry as Goose and Ghost. And I'm coming to you today from snowy Clallam, Washington in the middle of the Cascade Mountains. We finally got our first snow yesterday at the end of November. Like normally around here, we're taking bets. Are we getting our first snow around Halloween, on Halloween, before Halloween, after? We didn't get it until the last day of November this year. So it's finally snowing. There's big fat flakes coming down. It's beautiful. I'm inside, staying warm, away from the snow. Knitting, predictably, to stay nice and cozy. So we've got a decent amount of things to talk about today. I didn't write notes. I just didn't feel like it today. So we're flying by the seat of our pants. We're gonna have a little bit of a little walk through projects and acquisitions and advents. I've got 2 advents to share that I am going through. And we'll talk about those at the end. No shop updates this week. Nothing really to share shop-wise, but there is one little housekeeping thing to take care of first. As it is December, a lot of your favorite makers are in fact doing Vlogmas. I am not. Not my vibe. I don't feel like keeping up with a video every single day. Can't do it. However, instead of Vlogmas, I'll be coming at you with a video every single weekend in December instead of every other week. So it's not going to be a podcast every single week. We're going to have things interspersed throughout. So it will be 3 podcasts and 2 videos on what I knit this year and what I'm hoping to knit next year. I'm not sure which order to do them. I think next week I'll be doing what I want to knit next year and then really give myself a couple more weeks to wrap up what I knit this year and do that I think the week of Christmas, the second to last week of December. That'll be coming at you at some point. But yeah, a video every single weekend in December. So stick around, subscribe, let me know if you're down for it. I'm excited for it. I like making videos. I know I have such a small little audience. I'm so excited for the few of you that are here, but I have fun making these. And it's nice to see what's going on in my knitting journey, my knitting life when I make them, looking back. So we'll start with what I'm wearing today. I of course have my Flock Fiber Festival t-shirt on, and I am wearing my Cat Bells cardigan by Megan Nodecker by Pip and Pin. That's her username. And this is out of the Fiber Company's Cumbria, which is a beautiful worsted weight yarn. Ooh, that is bobbly. But it's in this really pretty brown color. I need to get a gleaner really bad. I asked for one for Christmas. So, yeah, look at those baubles. But it's a really, the color is very heathered. It's really pretty. And so you saw the sleeves are stockinette, and then the whole body is this really cute little stitch pattern. And this is a warm, cozy cardigan. So perfect for this cold day. And we'll get into the FOs now. I have 2 FOs. Only one of which I can show you. So I will talk about the one I can't show you first. I am doing a secret test knit for one of my favorite designers. I've talked about her many times on this channel, many times on my Instagram page. I've knit her pattern so many times. But it's secret, so I can't show you or tell you about it or share anything. But know that when I am allowed to, I will show you. I will remember to bring it back because it's really cute. It was really fun to make. I'm really excited about it, and I am in fact already wearing it. So I may actually make a second thing for this test knit it's not, the test knit isn't over until the 12th, so I may make a second one because it's an accessory. Like, it's a small little item, so it's fun. It's cute. It's really cute. My second FO though, I can show you, and it is this pair of vanilla socks I finished. I cast these on to go on my bachelorette party at the end of October, and just kind of didn't really focus on them much when I got home. But they're done now, and I'm very excited about them. I think it's very funny to see the difference between as the skein goes on. I don't know which skein was first and which one was second, which sock I did first or second, but like on this one, all of the white is white. There's not a whole lot of the purple or green speckles, but on this one, on every single white, there's purple and green speckles. So these are just vanilla socks. I knit them on 9-inch circulars. I wanted to finish them by today so that I can cast on another project with my 9-inch circulars that we'll talk about a little bit later. But this yarn is Fangirl Fibers, just her 75-25 sock base. I think actually she might use 80-20. I think it is 80-20. Fangirl Fibers, whatever her sock base is, in the color Not So Scary. And that is because on my bachelorette, we went to Disney World and we went to the Halloween party, which is called Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So of course I had to bring the yarn with me that was inspired by the Halloween party. And now I've got these really fun, really bright socks. And the toe is Yarnaceous. It's the black from the Haunted Hollow sock set, the black that I designed the Winchester Mystery socks with. And it just fit. So we've got this very, very fun pair of Halloween-y vanilla socks. All done. And that's all I've got for FOs. Shall we talk about my whips? I also have another whip that I can't show you. It's a sewing whip. I can tell you all about it. I just can't show you because it's something of my own design. Not really. It is a quilt block. I can't show you the fabric for it though because it is using the fabric that I designed for my advent calendar this year. If you don't know, hi, I make project bags and I design all of the fabric for my project bags. So it was for one of the advent calendars. It was my mom inspired all of the fabrics. She is the queen of Christmas around here and really loves it. And when I started saying, hey, I think I might do this thing, she was like, oh, you could do this and this and this. And I was like, I'm gonna take your ideas and actually it is inspired by you. So it's all of my mom's favorite Christmas things for each week of the advent calendar. And for one of the weeks, she was like, I love this so much. I really want you to make me something with it. Can you make me placemats and trivets to like put hot dishes on? I was like, yeah, of course, I'd love to. So I started looking around and a couple months ago, I made myself this little Mickey Mouse quilt block. And she saw it sitting on my table and she was like, can you make a trivet out of this quilt block? And I was like, absolutely, I can do that. And I will drop the link to the quilt block down below. It is a free tutorial, I guess, with all of the information if you are interested in quilting your own Mickey Mouse. So I made her the Mickey Mouse quilt blocks this week, and I'm waiting on the batting and backing to show up so I can finish them for her. And after I reveal that week's the project bag design, I will show you. So that will be, I will show you by the end of the month, that one. I don't know when I can show you the other one. But the other work in progress for knitting that I can show you is my wedding shawl. I got a decent amount on this done. Been working on it really, really intensely, trying to get it done because this is the first time I can say this, because it's December 1st. I get married next month. Next month. Okay. Now that I have that little moment of excitement over, I need to finish my wedding shawl. So I'm getting there. I did that much since the last time. Let me, it's getting big, but I was focusing on a bunch of different things. We've got Thanksgiving and holidays and family time. I didn't knit on this a lot, but I did knit on this. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I am on repeat section 16 right now. And yes, there is repeats to this. It is just moss stitch, seed stitch. I keep saying moss stitch. It is seed stitch forever and ever and ever. Until I get to a lace section in just a couple sections. I'm really close. I'm really close. And this is the back, because you can see the new skeins. So this will be done pretty, it's not going to be done pretty soon. This is going to get done right before the wedding. My wedding is next month, but it's about a month and a half away. It's towards the end of January. So I have that much time to get it done. This, the pattern, by the way, this is Poet by Sari Nordland. So it's seed stitch for a really long time, and then there are 2 lace sections. And I really wanted to get to the lace section by the end of November, and I did not accomplish that, but I definitely will by the next podcast, because I am really close to that lace section. And it's cute, it's pretty, it's gonna be warm, and that's all I have to talk about it. I've already finished all of my knitting project talk. We just had a Wendy's like this week open in my very small town, and it's like exciting. My fiance and my dad went there for lunch today and brought it back. There's nothing that happens in this town, so the fact that we have a Wendy's with a Coke freestyle machine is very exciting. So I got a Fanta, a peach flavored Fanta. That is my favorite soda, is peach. But shall we talk about acquisitions really quick? Because look at this bright bundle of fun. I got 2 orders in from 2 different dyers. We'll start with the small one, where I just got 1 skein. I got a sock set. This is from Desert Vista Dyeworks, and it's self-striping. If you have never seen Desert Vista Dyeworks before, she does self-striping. And this is on her Visso base, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. Sock weight. I'm obsessed with the mini skein. You guys know I love a good gold. And it's called A Quart Of. Because, guys, I have talked about my newfound obsession. I discovered it in the spring and have been obsessed since. My obsession with A Quart of Thorns and Roses. So when I saw that she had one that was all of the colors of the book covers, yeah, I grabbed it right away. And very conveniently, I had a gift card that had exactly the amount for this sock set. So I only had to pay like $4 for shipping. So that was very exciting. So I've got myself another A Quart of Thorns and Roses yarn acquisition. Right now, I have 2 Akatar yarns in my possession. I have a sweater quantity of something from Explorer Knits and Fibers on her boucle, and I have this. But come January, I have a pre-order coming from Skate and Stitches at Sarah J. Maas pre-order, where I indulged a little bit. So I'm very excited for this. At some point I will make socks out of this, and I will very happily wear them. Maybe I'll work on this. Maybe this will be my cast on while I read the new Crescent City book that comes out in January. If you know, you know. Why? Crescent City is also by Sarah J. Maas, who wrote A Court of Thorns and Roses. But here's the thing. Okay, I guess we're devolving into a little bit of a book chat real quick. So I'm reading Throne of Glass right now. The Throne of Glass series. The 3rd series by Sarah J. Maas. In preparation for the new Crescent City book that comes out in January. I have not yet read Crescent City. Either one of them. I have to read them before it comes out. I am on the tandem read right now of Empire Storms and Tower of Dawn. And I'm finally into it. I was not into Throne of Glass for the longest time, and now like something clicked midway through Queen of Shadows, and I'm like, yes, I am in. I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying the tandem read. I'm doing it like a combination of listening to it on Audible and on my Kindle. So like sometimes it just depends what I have going on right at the moment. And it's just really easy to flip back and forth between both. So I'm really enjoying it. I was really intimidated by doing the tandem read, which if you don't know, in the Throne of Glass series, it just started snowing even harder. In the Throne of Glass series, there are 2 books in it that take place at the same time in 2 different places from the point of views of 2 different groups of characters. So it's reading the 2 books at the same time, like as they are going simultaneously as the events in each book occur. So like I'll read 2 chapters from this book, and then 4 chapters from this book, and then a chapter from this book, and 3 chapters from this book. It just kind of like depends where it's at. I'll put the link again down below for the reading order of it, and the one that I'm following. It's not as confusing and complicated as it seems. It's really not. It sounds really complicated. It's not. And it's kind of fun. I'm enjoying it. Anyways, okay. The other acquisition that I have. This is from Kimber's Cozy Creations. Right before Thanksgiving, she did like, I think it was 12 days where she did a sale every single day. And then on the last day, it was the biggest sale day, and everything in all of her ready to ship items were 40% off. So I picked up 4 skeins during that. So I'll go with these 2 first. Again, Ashley loves a gold, and Ashley loves a tweed. Beautiful. So this is tweed fingering, 85% superwash merino, 15% Donegal nep, 100 grams each. There's 438 yards in each skein, so I have what is that, 800 and almost 880 yards here, and this is in the color Golden Harvest. I think it's so pretty. I will be designing a shawl with this. I am back on my designing bullshit. I'm very excited to design right now. I've got ideas and I'm ready to execute them. So stay tuned for the next episode because I have got ideas, and this is pretty. So fingering weight shawl coming next year in this yarn. It's so pretty. The other 2 I ordered are just fun. Both fingering, both on 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon on Cozy Fingering. This one is called Northwoods Fall. Very fun, very fun. Move this. Really pretty. Really enjoy this one. And this one is called Toxic Waste. Again, really fun. I love, ooh, look at this blue right here. That is so pretty. I love neutral or very warm toned clothes and accessories. I mean, I've got my green, my brown, my gold, warm tone, earthy tones. That's my jam. I love brightly colored socks. I love brightly colored socks. So, love all of these brightly colored socks. Love all of these. Very excited to make something with them. I'm not anticipating these will be designs, but I really like them. This is going to be designed. This is going to be a fingering weight shawl. And I'm very excited for it. So, those are my acquisitions. But I have more to talk about because today is December 1st, which means it's Advent calendar season, which means I have 2 Advent calendars to show you. And I'm really excited for both of them. So we'll start with what's in this one. This is, I didn't buy an Advent calendar. I participated in Rebecca, the Crayabea's Advent calendar swap. So this is from my swap partner, and she packaged every single day in these cute little houses. I'm obsessed. And so what we did is I packaged up 24 10 to 15 gram scraps and sent it off to her, and then she did the same for me. So this is day 1, and day 1, really pretty. She even included a little stitch marker for me. It's really pretty. It's it looks like precious stones. It reminds me of Monster Stitches, her kind of stitch markers, but they're really, really pretty. And it matches. So this is Lion Brand Soft Ease in the color Cosmo, which I totally forgot that Lion Brand has a soft yarn. I actually think that they discontinued it, which I'm so sad about because it is a really nice soft yarn. So yeah, this is day 1. And now I have to decide what I'm gonna do with it because I really want to make a pattern. Or I don't want to design a pattern. I really want to make something with it, but I don't know what yet. So I've only opened day 1 so far because today is day 1. But I have to decide now. I'm really excited. I think there's 2 things that have stood out to me the most in trying to decide what to make with it, and it's Nitty Natty is making her 50 States blanket. It's a crochet blanket with hexagons, and I think it's really, really cute. So I've thought about making that. And the other thing that I've been thinking about is the Brioche Adventure shawl. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. So I have to decide though, because, you know, I'm already opening. So the other Advent thing that I have is one that I did last year. And this is Freckled Whimsy's 24 stripe Advent self-striping skein. And I haven't opened it yet. So I thought it would be really fun to open it together. So let's first start. This is what my socks looked like last year. So there's 24 stripes on here, and I just cast on, I did them both on 9-inch circulars, so I was able to knit them at the same time, and every day I would just knit 1 stripe. And it would just go for all 24 days, and then on Christmas Day, it was after Christmas Day, I didn't end up finishing it that day because there was lots of things going on, Christmas Day, I knit the toe and cut in an afterthought heel. So this is what they looked like last year. I have not cast them on yet for this year. I decided last year, I was like, I'm going to use this Knit Picks Bare Sparkle base, so it just has Stellina on it, so I know that it would match. This year I haven't decided what I want the heel, toes, and cuffs to look like. I decided that I'm going to open this and then decide. So, spoilers, if you have not yet opened your Freckled Whimsy 24-day striping sock set, I'm opening it right now and we can decide together what it looks like. So, crinkle warning. Ooh, I see. I tore it open a little bit. I see some. It's moodier this year. Yes. It is a lot moodier this year. Okay. There's a lot of purple and green. There's a lot of green and teal. Ooh, I like it. Okay. Okay, what goes really well with green and purple? You know, green goes really well with green and purple. We've got options, you guys. We've got options. Maybe I should go grab my, I am going to do this. I'm going to go grab my scrap bin and let's pick through and find something that looks good together with it. Oh, I'm excited. This will be fun. I grabbed a couple skeins, so we'll see what you think. So, recap, this is what all of my self-striping looks like. I grabbed 5. My mom was sitting there while I was rifling through my scraps, and she had an opinion. We'll see if her opinion is what comes through as the winner, or if the ones if I'm leaning towards are a good idea. So, first one, we'll go with a fun lemony yellow. Bright, bold. Then my mom's pick, gray. Neutral, good, will look good with everything. And then these 3 were the ones that I was split between. Minty, baby blue, which actually this is the one that I was wanting to do before I opened it. So this is, I'm actually really kind of excited that that's what it looks like. So, baby blue. And then the last one, a strange thing for Ashley, pink. So, her argument is that these 3 don't have a whole lot of contrast with a lot of these colors. Like, these colors pop up in here, and she's like, no, you want it to be heavily contrasting, so you want the gray, which, like, I get it. I get it. Normally, yes, that is what I go for. But my heart's telling me to pick the blue. And I kind of want to pick the blue. I don't know. Maybe one of these 2, I think. I think they would both look good. I think they would both look great. It's just picking one or the other. I think my determining factor is going to be once I wind it up, what's the first color? Because if it is a light blue first, I'm going to go with the gray. But also, like, it kind of depends. It's hard to say because that's just determining the first color. What happens, and I do cuff down, so that's just going to be the cuff color, not going to line up with a blue, a light blue touching here, but what if there's a light blue here, or here, or here? I can't determine that now. I don't know what it's gonna look like at the end of the month. I just know what it looks like right now. And right now I think that this looks pretty, but there's no gray in it at all, and it's gonna look fine with the gray. Comment down below. By the time you see this, I will have already decided. But today, Ashley can't decide and wants opinions. I'm leaning towards the blue. I like the idea of the blue. Let's see if I know what these yarns are. This is from Hobby. I don't think they sell it anymore. I think it was called Mayflower. Like the name of the yarn is called Mayflower. I have no clue what the color is. This is Cascade Heritage. I know that one. I don't know what the color is. This one's also Cascade Heritage. Actually, I know the color of this one. This is Lemon. This is Lemon. This one is McMullen Fiber Co. in the color Desert Rose. And this one is Knit Picks Stroll Tonal Eucalyptus. The fact that I know most of those off the top of my head, I'm kind of impressed with myself. I am impressed with myself. I am impressive. But that's all the yarny things. Yeah. My FOs, my whips, my acquisitions, advent calendars. That's it. That is it. But we can talk about life for a second. The last 2 weeks have been busy. Had that sprint to finish advent calendars, and then it crashed. I got real tired for a couple days, and then it was Thanksgiving, and we had a great time. Went over to my fiance's parents' house, his brother's house. We went and spent the night at his brother's place because it's a lot closer to to all of the rest of our family. We live an hour and a half away from almost all of our family, both sides of my family and his. So we stayed the night at his house and hung out with him and his wife and their 1.5-year-old or nephew. He's adorable. He is in fact starting his terrible twos already. He wasn't terrible. He's teething. So he was having a bad day on Thanksgiving. It just sucks. I felt so bad for my sister-in-law. Because, of course it's going to be a really long day and multiple family functions, and he was in pain. So I felt bad for her. I felt bad for our nephew. But it was fun to hang out with them. And we had brunch at my fiance's parents. And then we had a late lunch at my grandparents'. And then we had a dinner at my aunt and uncle's house, and we stayed up way too late, taught my 13-year-old cousins how to play poker, and I had a great time. It was really fun. And then the next day, we woke up, and my mom's sister and I met up with my best friend and another aunt and set of cousins, and we went and saw the Taylor Swift movie. And if you're curious, the Taylor Swift movie is enough to knit one entire leg of a sock. It was perfectly timed. It was great because there was no one there because the movie had been out for a month plus at that point, so everyone who's wanted to see it already has seen it. So it was us and like 2 other people in the movie theater, and we just had our little dance party and sang to our favorite songs, and I channeled my favorite era is folklore, which, if you can't tell from my vibes, makes sense. My favorite era is folklore, so I was like embracing all of my folklore vibes, and it was fun. And then my sister lives in Florida, so she was in town for Thanksgiving and her birthday, and we went out for her birthday to our favorite dive bar. But it was fun. I had a good time. I know she had a good time. And then it's just been a week. Nothing really happened this week. It's snowing. Been working on a lot of wedding stuff. We'll be working on a lot of wedding stuff. Our RSVP buy date is next week, so now I'm like having to track down like 75 people to get them to tell me if they're coming to my wedding or not. Really convenient. Yeah. I'm just gonna sit here and watch the snow. Like, I'm gonna go finish filming this and go edit, and I'm just gonna watch the snow. And I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited that I don't have to go outside at all. That I just get to sit here and watch. That'd be great. Haven't really planned much out in the coming weeks, but it'll be fine. I don't need to plan much out right now. I'm Christmas shopping like crazy. I have so much yarn coming in the next couple of days. I have so many orders coming in the next couple of days. I'm like patiently waiting for the mailman to arrive every day. It's really fun. Okay, so at the end of our episode, we'll talk about goals for the last 2 weeks, what I was able to accomplish with those, and what my goals are for the next 2 weeks. Last time, my goal was to get to the lace on the wedding shawl. Did not get there. Will get there next week. Next 2 weeks. And to find a wedding hairstylist. Goal accomplished. So, if you weren't here for the last episode, I had a friend, I used to work at a salon. My friend was supposed to do my hair for my wedding. Life happened. She's no longer able to do it. So I'm like scrambling to find a new wedding hairstylist, and I have my best friend is the only one getting her makeup done. I used to be a professional makeup artist, so I'm like, I've always wanted to do my own makeup for my wedding, but I'm not doing anyone else's. So my best friend's the only one that wants somebody to do her makeup. So she hired somebody, and she messaged her makeup artist and was like, do you have any recommendations? Like, my bride is scrambling. And the makeup artist was like, yeah, reach out to this girl. So I did, and was like, please tell me you're free, please tell me your pricing. I was scrolling her Instagram page, everything looked great. Very excited. She messaged me back and she was like, I'm moving that day. No. I was like, okay, well, good luck with your move. Happy Thanksgiving, all that, blah, blah, blah. And she messaged me back Thanksgiving morning and was like, so I talked to my fiance and he told me to take your wedding. So he's gonna move without me. I was like, your fiance is incredible. What a dream. So, we got makeup. We got a makeup artist. I am a makeup artist. We got a hairstylist. Very excited. Going to go see her next weekend to do a trial. Very excited to see. I have ideas of what I want. I don't know if they're going to work with my hair, because I do have a very large undercut, because my hair is so thick that if I didn't have the undercut, I can't handle it. Like, it's unmanageable. Plus with the waves and the curls, no thank you. So I have an undercut, and so I just really want it hidden for the wedding. So let's see what we're able to come up with to hide it. So that's done, dealt with. Very happy for that. Next 2 weeks goals. Cast on a new design. I'm I told you my design brain is going. I'm so excited to design something right now. And get to the lace. Get to the lace. Cast on a new design and get to the lace. Those are my 2 goals for the next 2 weeks. And everything past that, well, yeah, so excited for it. But that's it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me this episode. I will see you next week with a knitting plans for 2024 video. And subscribe if you're excited for that. Comment down below. We'll all hang out together. And I'll see you next week. Bye, friends.